Yo, this is Team HOC, coming at you guys with yet another GB video. I swear to God, these things are like the herps. I keep going back to them. They're so good. Anyways, I just wanted to do kind of another video like my last one. Random card choices that are really obvious, and kind of explaining why they're obvious and why I like them, blah blah blah. Okay, maybe not all of them are obvious. Let's see, the first one is the obvious one. Lance. It's really good. It only really shines in GBs, I think. For you guys that don't know, you select one face-up monster. It's not affected by spells or traps for that turn, and it gains 800. Or wait, loses. Wow. It loses 800. I think I've had a video on this before. You could go for the offensive, the defensive. It helps put your GBs on par on the offensive with your opponent. Basically, that 21 Laquari could be 29. I mean, it doesn't give it the gain, but having your opponent lose the attack is the same thing as you gaining it. Also, you can go on the defensive. If you're going for the Gizzy play, they try to bottomless your bestie. You lance it, and then, proceed to blow up things, not blow. And it does continue to plus off of it, really. Helps you not lose vital cards like Bestiary. Anyways, like I said, it helps get over those problem cards. There's going to be a lot of beaters, I think. In Dark World, you got Gate, which gives everybody, plus 300. So Beige 19 is at 19. Snow's at 2k. Greffa is at 3k. So this helps bring them a little bit more down to the level, the GB level, attack-wise. Just really great card. I've heard it compared to Book, as when Book was at 3, we were running 3 Book because 3 Book was boss. Not the same, but comparable. Anyway, so yeah, Lance, thumbs up if 3 Lance is the way to go. Next, card that I was talking about testing in the last video, Banisher of the Radiance. I think I might have said Light. I think it's a good test for dim glads, for dimensional glads. Definitely puts a hurtin' on the meta. The 3 largest decks right now, like at least what we're speculating for the meta to be, is Dark World, Agent, Planet, and all 3 revolve around Graveyard. Like Agent, not as much. They could still go for pushes without the grave, but it takes out the super duper easy Hyperion plays. It eliminates the Christia plays, eliminates Honest. It's good. It's good. That's why testing, I think it will be okay with 3 Lance. Just because when they go for it, it's hella weak. It's 16. Tengu's gonna rape it. There's not really that many Tengu being played in my area. I could definitely see the drawbacks of maining this. But if you're doing it right, you have GB plus Banisher and hopefully a Chariot. They go to Tengu. I don't know. Like the scenario just involves having a bunch of cards, but if you're doing it right, you should have those cards. Yeah, I mean. But anyways, Banisher. Tell me what you guys think about this in the main. Yeah, I want to test it. I'm not saying it's going to be the best, not say it's going to be the worst, but maybe it'll put the pressure and the disturbance in the force in the meta. Next, a card that it was brought up in the comments in the last video, Thunder King Ryo. Thunder King's always going to be a good card. It's got the beats, 19. It's got the level. It's got the attribute. Like it's an all around good card, and then like its effect is just what pushes it to be what it is, a staple in the mainer side of pretty much every deck. It stops searching, so, it stops snow, it stops pot, stops earth. As far as plants, I don't really know, like, if it stops what they search, I don't know. And it stops those inherent special summon plays. So, that's Synchros, Exceeds, power cards like BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, Christia, Hyperion. This one card right here stops all those plays. I mean, that's what makes it good. I would run it in the main of a regular GB deck. As far as what I'm running now, like, I'm testing Dimensional Glads, so I can't send it to the graveyard to activate its effect. So for me, like, I think it would just, maybe take out Banisher, put these two in, might be more solid than Banisher because solely of the attack. Like, their effects are good in their own ways. The attacks, I think, is going to be the deciding factor. Yeah, it's Thunder King. Thoughts on... I know Silent Enigma, he had a video about the commons being like almost $10, how ridiculous it is, but we're sticking to the shinies here. Anyway, so those are the 3 cards for current meta choices, what I'm thinking of them, like what the possibilities are, blah blah blah. Next, I want to talk about, somebody was asking me to talk about Rabbit, what I think Rabbit's going to do for this deck, if it's going to have a huge, significant, maybe. So obviously, our Rabbit targets are Andals. Andal, it's the 19 beats, 4-star Earth. Earth really doesn't matter. So, Rabbit, it's a 1-card anything. Like, that's basically what it is, so it's going to be good. If you have access to the normal monsters in an archetype, it's going to be good. For GBs, you could go into double Andal. That's good by itself. You could overlay for a 4-star, which in GBs, I honestly don't see why you would overlay. If the situation calls, like Roach would be okay. I don't think Utopia is going to be good at all in this situation. Mainly being because if I want to go into the 25 beats, it doesn't have an effect, but it has Gladiator Beast in the name. That's another good thing. It's a 1-card fusion, SDRE. Boom. Still has the GB name, makes Chariot still alive, all that good stuff. So, I mean, as far as this goes, you got the 19 beats for a turn. Main phase 2, or, main phase 1, if you need to get over something, you got the 25 beats. Also, it makes Tiger good again. Because, these are still GBs. Rabbit these, go into the Tiger, pop the Tiger, search for, whatever you want. Could be the bestie if you feel comfortable. Boom, pop their back row, go into the Gizzy play, attack, go into the Darius, get the Laquari from the grave if it's there, go into Herc. It just, Rabbit just enables you to go into huge plays with, well, maybe not huge plays, medium-sized plays with 1 card, and that's going to be the case for Rabbit for any deck. It's not going to be as good in this deck as I think it's going to be in Dinosaurs, mainly because the Exceed that's coming out. I know it starts with an L, but I can't remember what it is. It's like the Walking Solemn or whatever. Anyways, but there's going to be decks that are going to be running it for fun, and because it's still going to be good. It's not going to be as broke, but I mean, 1 card anything's good. Look at Debris, look at Rescue Cat, 1 card, pluses are good. Anyways, this is Team HOC, Jacob. Just wanted to, keep on putting content, trying to be a little bit more reliable. I don't know. And GBs is what I do for some reason. I don't know. Comment, rate, subscribe. Click on my ads, because I be brokes. I don't think there's really anything else. So, thanks for subbing, everybody. Thanks for watching vids. Keep on doing it. This is Jacob, Team HOC. Peace.